Amen. You're welcome. Please do join this live stream. Subscribe to this station, to this channel. Subscribe to this channel, Ladiko JDC TV. I appreciate your subscription, and God will bless you. I appreciate your subscription. Your subscription is paramount to me, especially. I would love this subscription if now. Okay. So we'll continue on the discussion that we started earlier on questions you need to ask the love of your life that you haven't asked, questions that you need to ask the love of your life that you haven't asked. So what did we say that this question, what is the function of this question? These questions, what did they do? This question will help you to actually know if this person in your life is in love or he or she is in lust. But I believe that the man and the woman in your life is not just in lust, but in love. So there are questions that help you to understand. When these questions are being asked, it's not about the questions, but the answer that they will give. The answer that they will give, the answer to this question, how the love of your life answers this question determines whether he loves you or he's lusting after you, whether she loves you or she's after something or she's a gold digger. So the answer matters a lot. So it's not about the questions, it's the answers. How the answers are being rendered matters a lot. So in our part one, we looked at three of them. Now we're going to move to the fourth one. The fourth one. So these questions are questions that let me just go straight to number 4. Do you love yourself? Now, if you ask the love of your life this question, do you love yourself? Now, some persons will tell you, well, I love you more than the way I love myself. It's a lie. If the love of your life says, if you ask, this is the fourth question we are discussing. In our first live stream, we discussed, I think, part one of it, we discussed like 3 questions. And the topic of our discussion is simple questions you need to ask the love of your life that you haven't asked to know if actually they love you or not. So now it's good to test love, because love is given. Love is given, and if love is given, then love can be received. If love is given, then love can be received. So, but respect is earned. So how people work, so anyone can work for respect, but love is given and love is meant to be received. So there are people that they have a lot of verbal love. Love is not really is not a noun. Love is a verb. Love is an action word. So love has a lot to do with how people behave around you. So if you ask the love of your life this fourth question, do you love yourself? If yes, you're asking more how to explain in detail. Now, If the person makes a mistake and say, "No, I love you more than the way I love myself," that's a red flag. Yes, that is absolutely a red flag. The person doesn't really love you. Is lusting after you. She's lusting after you. So all this discussion is from, I think, one of my book. The title of this book is 50 questions you need to ask the love of your life that you haven't asked. 50 questions you need to ask the love of your life that you haven't asked. This book was published in the year 2020. It's one of our bestseller, and the author of 10 things every lady should not tell a man also. So now, do you love yourself? If yes, and he explains how he loves himself. How he loves himself. He explains how he loves himself. How he loves himself. So it's a wisdom question. The answer to this question will only reveal the truth about his or her personal love experience. Those that love themselves can love. People that love themselves, they free themselves from addiction. They live healthy life. Yes. People that love themselves, they free themselves from addiction. If someone loves you, they should love themselves. So this first question actually tests to know if this person really loves you. And what is the question? Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? The love of your life has he or she needs to answer this question. So the fifth question in this part two of the questions you need to ask the love of your life that you haven't asked. The fifth question is, what will you do if your parents don't like you? What will you do if your parents don't like me? What will you do if your parents don't like me? Now, we believe that maybe this relationship of courtship that has not accumulated into the marriage. Probably it should, maybe I'm talking to someone that is in a relationship of dating or relationship of friendship. So any of the relationship you find yourself, these questions are ambidextrous. They can work either way. Even for couples that are already married, even for couples that are already wedded, this question can also go. So what if your parents don't like me? Okay, there are several cases of this kind, of this kind, of this kind, not far fetched from our civilized communities, even in this 21st century. So there are groups of parents who actually detect, who actually are detectors and want to lord it over their progeny, making decisions for their grown-ups, choosing life partners for their sons and daughters, which absolutely is unnatural. So if you ask the love of your life this question, what if your parents don't like me, they don't accept me, they don't welcome me to the family? How we answer this question matters, whether he loves you or not. Whether he loves you or not. Yes. So she or he could say something in this like, I still go ahead and marry you. We should wait and pray. Perhaps they could change their mind. Yes. So if probably you are fortunate or unfortunate to say that you are in a relationship with mommy's pets. For instance, if this guy in your life is mommy's pets, mommy's bestie, sons and men that are mommy's pets and mommy bestie, they are hard not to crack. So they follow their mother, they respect their mother, and if care is not given, down to the relationship, they keep telling you, my mother said, they wouldn't want to listen to you. It's all about what their mother is saying, so you have got to be careful. So if the answer to this question is, if he says, I'm going to listen to my mother, I will listen to what they got to say and obey what they got to say, then you have to be careful. You need to know that you're in a relationship with someone that's still a child. He's not yet a man, she's not yet a woman. So if that question is being answered, I will. The last question for today on this live stream is simple. Will you relocate for love? Will you relocate for love? Will you relocate for love? For instance, if later on you're not comfortable with the location where you guys are living after marriage, will she relocate with you? Will he relocate because of love? You know, these things have got to be settled. They've got to be defined. We need to know our flags. So know which is his red flag and which is a green flag. Okay, so change is constant. People who don't know how to anticipate change before it occurs often become frustrated in life. So don't ever become too comfortable or complacent as a young person in a particular geographical location. Something may happen, and even God may ask you to relocate, to relocate to another city. So change is a key constant in life. People are please welcome for joining this live stream. Please do like, comment, and also subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel, please. I need your subscription. Subscribe to this channel so that what God is doing here can go viral. This wisdom, this counsel, this relationship wisdom, this counsel can bless lot and lot of lives. We have been, even after this live stream, there are people even this night. There are two persons that will be coming. Because they close from work very early, I mean very late. So I'm going to wait to give them counsel. Challenges, relationship problems, issues, and some of these relationship problems are not really spiritual. They are just you just need wisdom. The Bible said, dwell with them according to knowledge. Dwell with them according to knowledge. According to knowledge. So how the success, the blissfulness of your relationship is proportional to the wealth of knowledge you have actually invested into. You've got to read books. You need to know a lot about women, the temperament of your spouse. What is his temperament? What is our temperament? What is his likes and dislikes? So, like, we've been running a series of marriage academy every Sunday after service. So last Sunday, this Sunday, so my take on this marriage issue was a discussion was how to respect your husband. Practical ways to respect your husband. There are practical ways to respect. So it's not about lying down, rolling, sweeping the floor with your talk. No. So when you love his vision, you show interest for his vision. You read, you study about his vision, you talk about his vision. You become his vision interpreter. You get what I'm saying now? You are his private assistant. You are his private assistant, also public assistant. So there are practical ways to show respect. Become his the you need to understand his ideologies, his philosophies, his physiologies. You need to run with them. You've got to be the preacher of his likes and dislikes to even his relative, to even your kids, the family. So you need to study your husband. You have a diary where you write the do's and don'ts, the things he likes and he doesn't like. So you need to understand these things, observe them, begin to exude them. That's how you show respect. So it's practical. And the man, this is how they interpret, this is how they do understand your love. A man that you want to show him that you love him, submit and respect. So when you begin to submit, he interprets it as love. Men don't just like in their mental affections of hugging and kissing and petting. Men are not comfortable with that. Are we following that? So the love submission, the love respect. So that is it. So if you are just joining this live streaming, appreciate the appreciation you can just give for this counsel and wisdom is subscription. I really love it. So just subscribe to this channel. Thank you. I'll be with you again. I think tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time, same station, and same person. I think we'll continue from part 3 of the questions you need to ask the love of your life. The questions you need to ask the love of your life. And these questions are going to really help you to understand his finances, his financial plan for you and him, or for her, how he sees money, how she sees money, how he's going to be making money, how she's going to be earning, because it's a very serious matter in relationship. Thank